Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Well, hello. I have decided to switch up how I do these premieres now and how I record the content. Instead of doing a recording like I would normally do, let me change the audio because I was sharing a screen. Y'all, this is my third video, but I had to keep redoing it because of the sound quality. So I'm done. I'm done with the recordings. I'm just going to do the live stream on the backup and then download it and upload it to the regular and do this premiere. I don't have any other choices because the sound is so bad on those recordings. So, and I don't want to, I want to give y'all quality content. I don't want to give y'all like janked up content with like sound quality issues and all that. But this is what we're discussing today. Now, Ness came in the stream last night and said, "Hey, Siwa, why don't you play that stream where I came up, warned you about Muzz, and now you'll understand. Maybe it'll make more sense to you why I said the things I said." So I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that. I can't find it, Ness. No, seriously. I went on my channel and I typed in Ness, and only one popped up. It was when Chris and Reed came up, and we were talking about Christ conflict, and we were talking about I think Roadhog came up. You know, the talk about Roadhog and Jackie, and that's what we were talking about. It was mainly talking about Jackie and Christ conflict, and then that is it Teresa person? That lady was up, and that's, so I don't know if it was that one. If you have any idea of what it was about that we were speaking about that night, if you remember who was on the panel with us, all that, that'd be great. Or your time frame even. I'll go look because this one was March last year is when that other stream was, and so if you have any more deets where I find it, because I really do want to find it and go over it. But I stumbled across this today and I want to play it because I've never listened to the information before, the full story, and I should have. I want to say before we get into it, I can't say how much we were wrong. AZ, everyone, we were wrong. Like, I can't say how much we were wrong that about the information we were being told and what we thought. We thought she was changed. We thought she was done with all those things. We thought she I saw the errors of her ways from back then. Uh-uh. She hasn't. Digging into people's life? Check. Calling places you have no business calling? Check. Messing with people's family members that you don't know you have no right to? Check. Trying to get someone arrested or thrown in jail or um, Baker acted? Check. Using people's medical issues against them? Check. Using people's animals and their medical issues against them? Check. I'm going through a list of things ex community says and what we now know. Um, I mean, I'm just, since I already listened to it, I'm just dumbfounded. Like, I really wish I could play the original because when I was listening first time, you got my raw reaction, and like me and AZ were literally finishing each other's sentences. I mean, honest God, I was recording it as I was watching it for the first time, and I was finishing her sentences. Like we were finishing each other's sentences, like not playing, of course. Like it's, we had the exact same stories. I'm just shocked by this. I mean, and then we see the real proof, the unedited proof of exactly what Muzz did with the Roadhog situation. Muzz, you lied to us. You sent me that little video. Like, this is the only thing that happened. No, it's not. On Reels, she showed the actual proof. You sent clips. You're like, group hug. We see it. We're about to see it. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had an emergency. Oh my God, y'all. The ants are crazy in Texas, fire ants. And y'all know how I've been battling these ants for the garden and all that. I finally have a chemical spray for like, because they kept started coming in the house after like we're gonna get revenge. So yesterday I saw a line of them by the door, and I was like, I'm gonna spray them, which is so horrible. Like y'all have no idea. Like this is so dumb of me. But I don't even like ants to suffer. And these chemicals aren't killing them immediately, but they're just suffering, and they're suffering so long, and I don't like it. Like I sprayed them and let them thinking it's gonna kill them, and then when I went back over there hours later, I saw they were still wiggling. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to smash them so that like I don't want them to suffer. Like they're not gonna come out of it. Like like it's so crazy. They're ants, Siwa, but I can't help it. So I was like killing every single one, even though it breaks my heart. I don't like to kill anything. And there was one, this big one ant that like I was like, I'm just gonna let him live. Like he's a big guy, maybe he'll be okay. He was still alive right now. But anyways, the point is, what the hell? Like I can't explain it. So that I was sprayed and I'm waiting for them to die so I could clean it all up. Well, just a minute ago, I went to like I was told to go look, and there's hundreds by the door. There was only a little bit yesterday. There's hundreds by the door, all died, all dead or dying. I didn't spray anything again. I don't know how they got in. I cleaned. There was a little hole in the siding or whatever. I made sure that was covered. I sprayed actually in the hole to make sure that they weren't coming up in. That's got to be what it is. I think that they came into the chemical as they were trying to come in and they all died. Wow. So I just had to spray them all again. I had to block it off so the dogs don't eat it. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to have to go clean that up but I don't like anything suffering. That is so stupid though, isn't it? I know. I know. It's good. But yeah, for real, we are so sorry. We were so wrong. I really wish y'all could hear the original me react for the first time because like it's crazy. And there's so many good points I made, but like I said, the audio was crap. So I'm gonna have to start over. So that we only get one video today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it tomorrow though. By the way, I want to clear something up. I heard that people are questioning whether that super chat that I was telling y'all about was she got the full thing. She's lying. Did I? Y'all swear again. Y'all swear I lie about everything, and then I show proof, and then I won't get an apology. Super. It was on the one Muzz. Look, what happened between me and Muzz? That's where Cornea gave me the $20. $9.80. That's over half. YouTube's only supposed to take 30%. They're taking over half of it. Also, I'm supposed to be getting $9.71 for every 1,000 streams. I have 1.2 thousand views, and they only give me 170. That's not what I want to do. I mean, seriously, 971 I'm supposed to get. By the way, you see this rapid decline? Yeah, that's because I got struck right then. See, my revenue and everything was up here, and now like shoo, right all the way down. Thank you, Muzz. That's so kind of you. You're such a saint. I don't know why anybody says it. Anything different can't possibly be the truth. Anyway, so yeah, y'all need to be checking y'all's analytics, creators, because we're being screwed over so bad, so bad. So that's supposed to be about $16, $17, I think. Actually, no, it's less than that. No, yeah, it should be like 16, 17. I got 9. And then for the 1.2 thousand views, I'm supposed to have another 971, and I don't. So I will be having to contact them and again say, look, I checked. My super chat was not counted for on my stream. It is still, we are 3 days since that stream uploaded, and we are still at $9 for my super chat, not the way it's supposed to be. So I think this is why we're all getting screwed over. I think this is why we're all being affected, and that's not okay. We're doing all the work, we're doing all the content, we're taking all the heat, we're dealing with all these bullies and all that, and then they still rip us off. Like we still get ripped off. Unbelievable. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the one I was trying to upload for y'all. See? That's when I was trying to upload, which I had to switch it. Or two people are liked it. It's already on private now because like I said, the sound quality was crap. So I can't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, let's hear the full story, y'all. I'm just trying to get right into it so I can hurry up, upload it for you guys. Um, So, because I don't want y'all to miss the premiere tonight, and I know a lot of y'all different places, and I know the timing is hard for a lot of y'all in other countries. By the way, Jade, I miss you. The sound quality is bad in a lot of countries, so I miss you in chat. By the way, Jade, I miss a lot of you in chat. A lot of you. Makes me sad. Mona, I really wish things were different. I mean, I really miss our friendship, but you know, we're both in bad positions. But her trying to take away my income so me and my daughter starve and go without for a freaking emoji is insane, and I know you know that. I don't believe for a second you think it's okay what she's doing. Okay, hopefully this sound is good, y'all. Well, I gotta X out this one because I keep getting confused. Alright, here we go.
She has a Boston accent, and it's amazing because it brings so much style, flavor, pizzazz.
What a nice intro.
And, now expose this person for who she really is.
By the way, we will be doing a follow-up interview if Real still wants to, here in aside, and us. Like, I definitely want to, avatar to avatar, apologize to him and listen to everything he's been trying to tell me. Again, I want to reiterate the reason we didn't want to we try not to discuss this situation at that moment was because Muzz was supposedly admitted for S-Thought and battling and all that, because people were trying to say she did this thing that she didn't do. So I was trying to stay away from that because I didn't want to push her over the edge. At the same time, he deserved acknowledgement for what he was dealing with, and I'm not going to overlook it and act like it's not bad what he was going through, because it is. But I've always said, if like anybody who did that, you're wrong. It's not okay. I'm against it. That's wrong. It's horrible. Calling the funeral home, you should not have done that. Being involved in that, you should not have done that, right? I've always said it was wrong. I will never say it's okay. But she has sworn up and down she was changed, she was different, she learned her lessons. She didn't, like I said. Well, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I already told y'all in this stream or if it was in the other one that I just did. Like, it's so crap that it's messed up like that. But anyways, let's just get to it. Ay. Yo.
It's time to expose this person for who she really is. And that person is Muzz. But outside of that, I want to bring one of the most wonderfulest women.
Also, I want to point out that photos of her are shown multiple times through this, and he never got a strike. Even though he doesn't deserve one because, again, fair use. But I just want to point that out. She struck me for an emoji that you could, like, whatever. It's a picture she likes and posted. He used one that's camera slip, but I get the strike, he doesn't. I was a friend, he wasn't. I was there for her, he wasn't. I sent money to help her out, he didn't. So, but yeah, okay. Of course, I don't blame him one bit for any of those.
Step foot on the grounds of Boston, Massachusetts.
I think I'm going to fast forward.
The Northeast Corridor, whatever you want to call it. With no further ado, I want to introduce AZSpiracy to the live. Welcome to the live.
Thank you, Real. Thanks for having me. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, how you?
I wish I was so comfortable being on without makeup, honestly. Like, she's a pretty person. She is. But I would be so anxious and having a panic attack if I was on screen.
I am better.
Good.
Better than I've been, you know?
Yeah, I heard it's been rough for you. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're doing better, though.
Yeah, it's just, everything is just one day at a time. You gotta just take one day at a time, one day at a time. So I'm gonna do a quick roll call before we get into get your what made you create. Well, I'll get there first of what made you create the video. Then I want to play the video. Then I want to get into the screenshots and kind of break things down and really just put it into this whole Muzz situation. Muzz is trash. Muzz will always be trash. I can literally sit here and say, from the bottom of my heart, I hate Muzz with a
Likewise.
Passion.
Now I
hate
do.
Muzz.
Now I do, at least.
If she was in the hood, there would be problems. She would be an op. She is an op. She better stay far away from me. Far away from me. And I'm not making no threats or anything of that nature, so don't try to spin anything like that.
Oh, she
but
will.
I hate this woman with a passion. I hate her. I hate Roadhog. I hate Yaya. I hate all of them. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. With that being said, welcome.
Also, thank y'all for being here. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment. Be in the chat. The memberships are the only thing I'm really getting paid for right now, so thank y'all for all that. The super chats, they're getting ripped off, but still, they've been amazing. But everything's been amazing that y'all been doing, so thank you guys. Oh, and also I took y'all's advice, and I bought paper bags like that not delis, but bakeries use, and I'm gonna put the donuts in each bag and write like God bless you, or so maybe I should put bless it on each bag, but no, I'm gonna put them all together. It's supposed to be here sometime tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna put it all together, and like I'll put the little mini cakes in one bag, donuts in another bag, and then they could choose if they want a cake, they want a donut, and then they get the loaf thing, and then waters.
Krista fan, always put your eyes in the chat. It's always a wonder to see you. One long voice. Terry, welcome to all these cards in my wallet. So to see you here. Get tech. It's going cool. I don't never want to see anybody out in the street because that's just not the wave at all.
Same.
The Thirsty Three, welcome to the live.
Hold on, y'all.
To the live. That's important.
Look how many people were there for this.
Today was just an eventful day. Crazy, shocking day. It's crazy.
Long overdue.
Long overdue. Please believe it, please.
Y'all know what's crazy that I didn't know? What's crazy and what I didn't know, he's got 1,000 views on that. What's crazy and what I didn't know is that she was lying to everybody saying she wasn't even in the chat when this happened. I didn't know that. I thought she always admitted that, but just said that she didn't know what they were planning to do.
What I want to start off with doing, welcome to the live, Handsome Squidward, is I want to start off by playing your video that you did earlier today.
Should we give people some context? Some context first before we play?
Yeah, of course.
So if you want,
I was just looking for you. Yeah, of course. So, yeah.
So basically, if you guys aren't familiar with Muzz is somebody who we were all real. Were you kind of close to her at one point, or were you cool with her at one point?
No, well, we never was really cool after I had cussed her out on Little Reds because she said something about me not taking care of my cats. And
right.
You know, that's a sore trigger spot for me.
You mean she uses your cats against you, your animals' health issues? Hold on. My daughter's friend is messaging me. Y'all are gonna hear texting. I don't have a choice. I tried to turn it off. Wait, is it off? Nope, I hear it. I can't help it, y'all. Wait, give me a second. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Give me a second. There you go. I'll start doing that. I just hate y'all sit in silence. Like, I feel so bad when I do that.
Don't ever say anything about me not taking care of my cats because I took care of.
But yeah, she uses, if she can't go after your children and how you take care of your children, she'll go after your animals. and there are medical issues, and then she'll go after you if you can't afford to do it. Like, veterinary care is expensive as dental work, okay? Like, it's expensive. So she'll make fun of you for that, even though she can't afford the dog food, like I said. Which, it's okay, but don't go after other people if you can't do the same. And then she'll accuse you of being a neglectful pet owner, and then she can't do, and then she'll also, like I said, go at your parenting, go at your children, and what you're pretend to be that your kid's starving, which is not funny. Like, no. You know, like, I don't exactly agree with you hanging your dog up on the shower rod, like hanging up a shirt to get wrinkles out of it while the steam goes. I don't necessarily agree with that. I'd be worried as hell that that dog would fall. But am I gonna call a vet? Y'all, she called a veterinarian. Jeez Louise. She called a veterinarian to ask them about Real's cats, so she could get info to put it online to bash him with it. That's what Muzz was doing. So she called funeral homes and veterinarians. And you know, I'm gonna let y'all know something. When y'all put out this whole story about the hospital thing and someone called a hospital seeing if she was really there, I really did believe it might have been her. Now, to be clear, I understand now people are saying like, no, it never even happened. That was, they figured out it was all lies. It was BS. No one had done that. But isn't it sad that I immediately thought she did it because of the history? And I was so, that's why I was cussing at her in those DMs here, say like, you don't understand, it's coming back on me. They're thinking I've done something. I thought that was really sad that I thought she would do such a thing. But I didn't know, y'all, she called veterinarian.
They're my cats. And for her to pass that notion on to me was foul and wrong, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I think maybe that's where it started for you guys. But she was somebody that I was cool with. I used to talk to her a lot in DMs, and if you know me at all, you know that like I don't really talk in DMs, especially lately. So I actually trusted her at one point, and when I made my Roadhog video like a year ago, she was the first one to come to me and say, hey, this man is vile, this man is nasty, he's a child, he'll kick, he'll scream. Those are her exact words. He will kick, he will scream, don't even bother with him. Like, she really instilled in me as a you know, as close as someone could be on the internet friend side, that I really shouldn't even bother with the dude, whatever. So time went by. Her and Yaya, which was another person in the circle, became close. Now, if you don't know, Yaya became pretty...
Hold on, y'all. I need to text again. I don't want y'all having to listen to that. Sorry, Princess was being invited to go to friends and stuff.
Not like obsessed. She became like a fangirl of Real Entertainment News, right? She loved to do. Now, about a year ago, you was in a rough spot, right, Lefty? You was in a rough spot.
Yeah, she was actually trying to call the NAACP for me, and I was telling her that Dick Gregory ain't coming to your house without $250,000.
Yeah, she was dead set on getting you, telling the NAACP that Roadhog was attacking Real for being a black...
They're talking about Yaya, not Muzz, by the way.
Man,
but Yaya and Muzz were working together back then.
All this, she was hell-bent. She was passionate about it. She was making phone calls, or at least she said she was, contacting the NAACP. Now, you got to remember, Muzz and Yaya were like this. I don't know where they stand now. I don't really care, but at the time, they were besties or whatever. So you have Yaya trying to help Real, trying to help him out with his living situation, straight up hating on Roadhog because he tried to call your potential renters to try to get you home. Like, this dude did mad dirt to you, okay? Anyways, make a long story short, you guys, Muzz... we all got wind that she was in a DM. Now, all of a sudden, one day, Yaya got not enough attention while talking about Roadhog, and she decided to flip sides, right? So with that, Muzz followed her because Muzz is a follower, right? She hopped on the Yaya train, and then next thing you know, we all get wind that Muzz and Yaya are in a DM with Road Slug. But why? To take down Real Entertainment News. So these people, or at least Yaya anyways, went from wanting to do everything from calling the NAACP on to rat out Roadhog on Real to all of a sudden now she's buddies with Roadhog, and now her and Roadhog are trying to lock Real Entertainment News up. They're trying to lock your boy up.
Yep.
Listen to this crap, okay? Now, we all know that Roadhog says a lot of nasty things. We all know that Real Entertainment News...
Right, we know that it was a two-way street at that time. He would threaten Real would threaten back. But let me explain, y'all. Roadhog actually called the mother of Real's child in Philly, saying, what kind of father is he? When was the last time he saw his child? When was the last time he paid child support? Sound familiar? And I guess Muzz was okay with that too. That was okay to overlook that. Kind of like she's overlooking what Panhandle and Barbie and them are doing. You know, just talking to my ex and asking questions, even though I've made sure that he hasn't been around us for quite some time now. Like I said, the last time we saw him was when he did you know what. But, you know, let's all chat and hang out and then keep tabs. And, just wait for that. Just wait. That's coming to an end.
News has decided well, he can go off the handle, right? They both go off the handle. I mean, if you've seen it, you've seen it. If you know, you know. So that's a fact. So they were both saying dumb stuff to each other, getting under each other's skin, Roadhog and you know, Real. And next thing you know, they're trying to lock him up. Why? Because Real had said something about driving down there and doing something to him. So I'm just stupid internet, like BS talk, like they all did back and forth, you know? Next thing you know, we all get wind that Muzz and Yaya are in a DM with him, so I hit up Muzz. Now, I had been talking to Muzz at the time. I'm like, are you talking to Roadhog? Like, you saw what he did to me. Like, this ain't about me. I'm not making this about me, but, like, the dude did some things that were just unspeakable about...
I definitely agree with that one. What he's done to Shyla was enough. I will never be able to fathom what he was doing. Which isn't about that. This is about Muzz, so let's not go there.
Lies and just whatever. I'm like, you're supposed to be my homie. Like, you're in a DM, like, trying to help this.
So, Muzz was supposed to be AZSpiracy's friend and supporter, which I didn't know that. I thought they were enemies. I just now learned that. So, I guess Muzz went to the rescue. She went to AZ and said, hey, this guy Roadhog is such a horrible person, and I'm trying to protect you from him, and I just want to give you a heads up so you're safe and nothing happens to you. And, you know, sound familiar? I'm pretty sure she came to my channel saying, yeah, he's so bad, and Jackie is his friend, and you need to look out, and she's not a safe person to be around, and she's two-faced, and she's going to get you in trouble, and we're just trying to protect you. That's exactly how Muzz came to my channel. Meanwhile, little did I know, she had been talking to him. How can you're doing the same, like, what you did to AZ, you done to me. You claim you be our best friends and our biggest supporter, me, Geneva, and all of us. But we're talking to Napa, even though Napa was doing all those horrible things to all of us. And you were talking to Momo and Panhandle and Barbie and Turkey Teeth, all knowing the horrible things they've done to all of us. But then we're like, why are y'all upset? There ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't agree with it. I swear, I'm still your friend. No, that's not a friend. I would not talk. While you're a friend, I would not talk to the people who are hurting you the most consistently and daily. Consistently and daily. It's not like they did it 6 months ago and stopped. Like Real. No. Continues. Every day. And goes further every other week. They try to take it a step further. But then be like, I don't know why you're upset. You did the same to AZ, it seems.
What is Yaya doing there? She's all team Real Entertainment News. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, why are you in a DM with Roadhog and Mrs. Roadhog? Like, what the hell is going on here? Now, I went to her, like, trying to get her to be straight up with me. Like, there's no other way to be besides straight up, right? I'm like, what the hell? Like, I couldn't have just acted like it didn't bother me, because obviously it did. Like, what? You're telling me you hate this man, but now you're helping him, huh? What? So, anyways, she was like...
Right. Like, she was helping Napa, Bake Rack Jen, and she was helping, Napa and them try to get her arrested and thrown in jail, and she was helping the kids try to get the ROs against Jen and like that. Reaching out to them. Not they reach out to her and say, hey, can I get that clip? We know that y'all have the clips, y'all records for y'all's channels. Can we just get a clip real quick? And then that would be totally different in my opinion. But you set out and be like, hey, I'm going to help you get an RO against Jen. I'm going to get it all together. I'm going to compile all the evidence into one nice little file for you to take to court. Because that's what she did. She's the one that compiled all the evidence for them so they could take it to court. She said, I was up for days trying to get all this together for all of them so they could all go to court and get the ROs. She was talking to Jen's children. The minors. Well, no, oh, never mind. The middle one is not a minor. I forget. So let me rewind on that one. But one that wasn't in it didn't come to this community. Well, she has since then, hasn't she? I think she has since then. But at the time, that daughter was not in our community. She was not watching our stuff to the best of our knowledge. So that always broke my heart that she... I'm not even going to get into it because, Jen, like I said last night, I'm proud of you that you have not come back on yet and that you are apparently doing what's right because we haven't heard Clint say nothing, so I guess things are good. Excuse me.
I got thrown into that DM. Yaya put me there. I didn't do anything to try to lock him up. I wasn't involved in the police investigation because...
See, I didn't know she was saying that stuff when she was asked. That's definitely a blatant lie.
Let it be known, Yaya and Roadhog really did file a police report saying that Real was going to come murk him. Yeah, there was like, they told the police that Real was going to take him out and stuff. Like serious shit.
Which, when she further on explains it, sounds like it was a call log instead. Because later on she goes, well, there was actually, when Rakin tried to get the police report, there wasn't one. There's only a call, only a call. So it's called a call sheet. So yeah, the call sheets are different than reports, y'all. I'm just saying, I don't think she meant to misspeak or anything. It's just, from the sound of it later on, that's what it was.
Like, we're not talking about, harassment. We're talking about the M word, right? It's murder, you know what I'm saying? So, and now simultaneously, all this George Floyd stuff's going on at the time. We had just got through that, and Real was making live streams about how he was a black man and he was scared of the police.
So the reason that's important is because the anger between people of color and the police were so extreme at that time, rightfully so. Everybody was upset with what happened to George Floyd. Like, it was... most of us will never forget that he was crying out for his mom as these things were happening to him. No, I just... That's why on that old Instagram you have all these videos of the protests and everything, because I was so appalled by it. And I couldn't go to the protest, so the best thing I could do was help share the images and the footage, because they said the police were reporting all these posts trying to keep it quiet what was happening in the protest about the brutality that the police were doing to all the protesters. So I was like, I'm going to share everything as I can, as much as I can, because I want to help too. And that was the best I could do at that moment. So that's why my old Instagram is full of that, for those wondering. So yeah, for it to heighten his fear of police totally makes sense. And to know that, wait, even worse. So that's what happened in that moment. We all witnessed what the police did to a black man in, where was it? I forget where it was at. Michigan, I think. We all witnessed that. All of us together. The majority of us. And then you're like, oh, well, let's send the cops to Reals. Let's try to get Real arrested. I mean, yeah, we just flat out. And Breonna Taylor was around that time too. There was so many. Y'all remember when Aston, Trayvon was years before, but you remember Aston Martin and, so we had Aston Martin, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. There was countless others. I know, I just have the worst memory. Those were all going around the same time. And that's the time frame y'all wanted to do this?
This is serious things that were all taking place in this time frame that we're speaking of, okay? So we find out,
see, finishing each other's sentences.
that this really happened. They really did file a report. Somebody, who was it, Rakin, that ended up getting the report. Nothing ever came of it because it was stupid internet talk, wasting the police time, you know what I'm saying? I know what they thought. Now, mind you, yeah, supposed to be a cop or some shit. I don't believe it. But anyways, all that happens, and we have Muzz I never...
Does anybody know, is Yaya actually a cop?
I did nothing. I was thrown in that conversation. I never tried to help, ever. So I started...
Oh, that's a lie.
the door in her face. I was like, yo, I cannot mess with somebody. Now, Real was so mad, rightfully so, right? Like, he finds out these people are trying to lock him up. Like, what the heck? So he's mad. I'm mad. We're all like, what the heck? Then, you know, I told Muzz straight up, I was real with her. I'm like, look, I've liked you a really long time, but I cannot mess with somebody who is going to try to put somebody in jail, like, over some dumb interview that she's up, down, left, right. She had nothing to do with it, and this completely innocent. She was just there. She didn't participate in it, whatever. Nobody was buying it, at least I wasn't. But she would have me thinking at times, like, that I made a mistake, that, like, she...
I don't know how y'all feel about, you know how I showed that video and we saw, like, it didn't look suspicious? Like, I mean, well, never mind. It did look suspicious, but it didn't look like she was, like, strongly involved trying to get, again, compile the evidence. We're going to see the truth about the things she doesn't want us to see. The things she edited out of that recording that she sent me. We're going to see the rest of it. And, wow.
A lot of time in DM with Muzz. I know that Muzz is nosy, and she's in everybody's DM. So, and I know when she...
Y'all, what did my thumbnail say yesterday? Muzz's dirty DMs. Or Muzz is in everybody's DMs and everybody's business. Right?
Gets in a DM, she's all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a very, very, she wants to help. She wants you to know things. She wants to just be...
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Eat Muzz. I don't know how else to describe it. She's...
Y'all, I found a landmine today. For her, a landmine, a gold mine for us. I was going through messages on a platform, and I happened to see some weird things. One of the things that Muzz says in these is she's showing me screenshots where she went into Jules' chat, and she goes, "It's rude and entitled to think that you could go in another person's stream and derail it." And I was like, what? Excuse me? You of all people are trying to say that? Girl, that was your anthem for the last month you were on my channel. And then another thing is, when I got injured and, you know, I had to go to the hospital stuff, she was like, "See what, when the doctors ask you questions, call me. I can help you." I am 37. I'm going to be 38 in a few days. 3 days. I don't need you to hold my hand as I get shots from the doctor. I don't need you to hold my hand. What? You're younger than me. Call me and I'll help you answer questions for the doctor. How are you going to help me answer questions about my own health? And then, I don't know if I said it in this, like I said, I don't know if I said it in this recording or the other one, that, I think it's this one, like, oh, yeah, that she said that I was going to die too. If I repeat my stories, I don't mean to. I just, like I said, this is like the third time I try to cover this and it's messed up.
It's very,
and I don't want y'all miss what I said, so if I repeat, I apologize.
She's forceful and willful and, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah, she just wants to help you. Meanwhile, she's doing it to get intel.
So, I found it really hard to believe that she just sat back and, now she could have proven herself real, right? She could have shown the conversation.
That's what I would have done. If I was innocent, I would have showed you right then and there and shut it down. Just like I just did. They're saying, oh, she lied that she can't stream. I shut it down as fast as I could. Oh, she lied that super chat. I shut it down as fast as, like, you know what I mean?
Blacked out pot she didn't want people to see, and been like, hey, I wasn't even there. I didn't say nothing. Because she kept saying, I didn't even really talk, right? Well, today...
Well, she didn't talk much in the one she sent me. But she does what she did. She didn't need to, honestly. The ones we see are enough.
I literally had to pull my car over real once I figured that out. Like, I started to drive, right? And then I got so, like, worked up over it. I'm like, yo, I can't believe that this came out today. Like, we finally find out today, all of us, that, yo, we were right. She really was participating. She really was part of trying to lock him up. And we have the screenshots. Now, one thing you'll have to fill me in on, real, because I still don't know. Somebody in my comments told me that Mrs. Roadhog is the one that passed those out. Is that true? How did that become?
Oh, did you link up with the enemies of with bad people just to get one over on someone, and then pretended to be their friend and help them go after someone you're upset with, and then as soon as you slighted them in any way, they immediately put out stuff for the whole community to attack you? Aw. I surely hope you don't think that your new friends will do such. They would never. Surely people who dox, threaten, harass, go after your enemies, go after go to your enemies to help them go after you, and go after your exes and all this. Surely those are not the type of people that would try to get a whole community after you.
Does anybody, can you fill me in on that?
This
I bet you're 100% safe what you're doing, Muzz.
said that Mrs. Rohawk has a video that she put where she put all of the conversations.
Well, why? Why did she do that all of a sudden?
I'm not sure,
Because Muzz slighted her, apparently.
but I didn't want to play the video.
No, I don't want you to. Please don't.
This was striking, you know.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't want to do that. But
Did she get
nevertheless,
in a fight?
Would who would strike you, Muzz or Roadhog? Me, Mrs.
I do have. Let me come back over here. Excuse me, I'm working so many different tabs.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just curious in the chat. Maybe you could tell us. Did Mrs. Roadhog and Muzz get into a disagreement? Is that why she showed them? Like, I still don't know why
That would make sense.
she showed this conversation. She must have got into a disagreement with Muzz, I would imagine.
That's all it
I don't watch
takes.
Mrs. Roadhog, so I don't know. I'd rather watch Paint Dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that lady has the personality of a rock. Not even a shiny one. So.
And guys, we have 90 people here so far. We have.
For considering this was Real's second channel, he had just come back, and this was a long time ago. That's pretty good.
A certain amount on Twitch and then a certain amount on YouTube. So make sure you guys please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please share, let people know. What I'll do is really quickly. I got a lot going on.
Yeah,
So
I can talk for a minute if you want.
Always happens. But I'm looking for your
Oh, go to my AZ. Can somebody drop the AZ? That way he could play it, please. So, yeah. Snowflakey Flake says Muzz does all this crazy stuff under the guise of being concerned. Thank you, Snowflakey Flake. That's exactly.
Abso-freaking-lutely. And just saying ends up saying on here, Muzz told me herself she was talking to the detective on the trying to get Real arrested. Jeez.
Exactly what it is. She wants
And you called the veterinarian to get info about his cats to put it on the internet, and you wonder why he hates you so much.
to help, right? So who doesn't love somebody that wants to help, right? But sometimes people can want to help too much. Sometimes they're to
Yes.
their own detriment, right? Like sometimes you don't want people's help. Sometimes people think they're helping you, and you're like, can you not? I didn't ask you.
Preach. You're preaching to the choir, honey.
Oh, kind of, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's very easy to look.
Raise your hand if Muzz is trying to help you, or say, oh, I'm going to help you. Oh, I've got the information. Oh, here, let me send it to you. Oh, I think this is your diagnosis. Oh, I think that you should go to the doctor for this. Oh, I think you're going to die. Raise hands. Anyone?
It's somebody like Muzz, and I know a lot of you do. You look at her and you go, but she's so nice, and she
By the way, AZ was talking about my channel when she was saying this.
just wants to help, and she has good intentions. And yo, the
We
girl
thought-
has called funeral homes to confirm people's deaths. She has called, pet places, to veterinarians to
I didn't know she had done the veterinarian thing either.
check on Real's cats. Like, she goes above and beyond, like, the normal thing. You
Honest to God, she swore up and down that she was changed, and she doesn't do that shit. When I found out that she was still doing it, was with the Jen situation. There's a reason the fallout happened shortly after, and the backing away. And if she'd be honest, she'd tell you I backed away shortly after. I stopped talking to her as much. I told her it was wrong. I told her not to share that stuff with anyone. If you want to share the Jen, fine. But anything about her loved ones, no. By the way, Jen, because I'm going to be honest, I've made mistakes, but my intention seriously was to try to get Mike away from abuse. That's honestly my intention, but I should have set the ground rules like we should only, y'all want to say you want to come on the panel to get your side out so Mike could come home because y'all are worried about his safety. I should have been like, let's keep it to that and not try to cross that boundary. But I messed up. That's not even Brandy's fault. That's my fault that I didn't have stricter rules for it. But I really did check with the kids to make sure they're okay with it. And I did tell them don't mention anything that Jen hasn't already shared. And I really did say that. And I said don't mention any of the kids' names either. But I should have been more strict. I should have put more rules. I should have zoned in on the one particular topic. And that was, the goal was to get Mike out of the house. I know Brandy wanted to share how she became to know Mike, and that was okay. But the other stuff, I shouldn't have done that. That, again, I apologize because that's my fault. But Jen, I want to let you know, I did take them down like you did mine. But I really didn't do it in retaliation for that. I want to be clear, because you did that one in August, and this one I did March. If I was all hell-bent on just take you down, I would have done it a long time ago, because I've been offered chances a long time ago. Not from Brittany, from others, and I didn't, because I didn't want to go there. But when they said they wanted to get Mike home, they're worried about his safety, I was for it. Because the kids really wanted to be reunited with Mike, and really wanted him to come back home. So I know people are going to try to spin that, oh, she really was just doing it for revenge. I really was not. I would have done something way more drastic. I would have been way meaner. I would have said, say whatever you want, all that. No, I really did. But nonetheless, it was still wrong. So I do apologize. But I took them down, if you're curious.
Should be doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, thank you, Sherry. So Sherry has it there, real. If you need to grab that link.
Well, I was going to play it from your
my Instagram.
Your IG.
Oh, okay. It's there. I don't know why you don't see what I mean. That's just me, though.
I know she's having a rough time right now. Her thing, that WhatsApp.
I DM'd you the link for the sound.
Yeah, see?
No, on the StreamYard, I mean.
Hold on, y'all. Tech difficulties.
Bottom left. There's. All right, you ready, guys?
All right, I'm going to put something up because I know that they're going to show a picture. What can I put up? I'll put this up. And I'm just going to read it. You know what? Well. I'm going to just take it down and read it because I can't risk the chance. That's why I had to start over on this one. And I don't want to have to go through that again because Muzz is being a little whiny biatch and striking anything with her face. Well, on mine at least. She won't do it on the channels that actually have it, but she'll do it on mine. So it says, for a whole year, Muzz from the channel Gumdrops and Unicorns has been lying about something very serious.
What video is this?
A year ago, she was the first person to warn me about how despicable Road Slob is. She knew he was an irredeemable character because she told me.
This is the video from my channel. Put it up. Put it back up.
Whoa.
After that, I found out she was in a DM with him and Yaya. We also learned they were trying to lock up Real Entertainment News over stupid internet drama. Knowing full well that he was a black man scared of police. I dropped her. She pleaded with me, telling me she didn't participate in trying to lock him up. I followed my gut and slammed the door in her face. This past year, she has said on many, many occasions that I was wrong for doing so because she never, ever helped anyone try to lock him up. Complete lies. Today, we learned the truth. Come on. Alright, let me show you what they put up here. That's it. Thanks, Muzz. It gives credibility to the original police report. And she gives a timestamp of the clip she sent. Oh, okay, thank you. There's a clip again. Or that's the stream that they need to go to the timestamp so they could record it to send to the police. Road Slob. Thank you. Now I have to remove it because I don't know when that... Oh, actually I do know. It's when she talks. But let's do it anyways. Okay, yeah, let's share this part. It's when AZ starts speaking that picture comes up, so I'm gonna just try. She goes, this? You need this clip to get him arrested? And watch, look at the bottom. So Yaya goes, you're welcome. Muzz took the clip. I don't know how to do that. Roadhog, I have it all recorded. Yaya, good. If law enforcement didn't take you seriously or simply didn't want to deal with it because of 2 different states on social media when you reported, they definitely should now. Muzz, group hug. This is what she edited out of that stuff she sent me. Group hug. And then someone uses a monkey little video. What? I would love to know what that little gif was. What happens to the monkey? I want to know. But we see enough to know how that's racist. Anytime you're speaking of a person of color and you use a monkey emoji, that's racist. We see now they're doing it. We've seen Momo do it. I've seen Amanda do it to Jared. Come on.
For about a
Okay, this is where I have to take it down because she is going to post that picture. And Muzz is going to be a crybaby.
year now, people have been questioning Muzz, and I've been telling y'all, like, I just don't believe that Muzz would be in a DM with Roadhog and Yaya trying to lock up, while they were trying to lock up Real Entertainment News and just not say nothing, not participate. While lo and behold, the DMs of Muzz helping Roadhog have finally been released. So I just want to say I told you so for all you people out here who didn't believe it. I also want to say this, Muzz, I'm so glad I dropped your ass. I'm so glad that all them times you sent people to try to beg me to be your friend again that I blew your ass off, because guess what, Muzz.
Listen, like what she says is so spot on. By the way, it looks like the audio sound is still messing up. I don't know what to do here. This hasn't been doing this recently. I'm going to think I'm going to call the Wi-Fi, the internet provider, and tell them, like, look, this keeps happening. It's never happened before.
Muzz, do you know what character
Maybe it got damaged in a storm or something.
it is? Muzz, do you know? It's not your personality. It's not your beliefs. It's not your anything. You know what character is, Muzz? Character is what you do when you think nobody is watching.
And what does she do when she thinks someone's watching? She pulls all the police reports for 3 counties for people. She calls vets. She tries to help get someone locked up. She strikes people's channels over and over to try to take their only income. She does parodies about she's on Instagram running her mouth about everyone. All those streams of her running her mouth about all of us that she calls friends. That she called friends weeks before. I mean, I can't even imagine the other things she does that we don't know. Like, she went digging in even me when we were friends. Because I fell asleep on stream. She immediately, that day, had my sister's contact information and my son's. That day. Why? I tell you right here, right now, I've never, ever given her permission to contact my child or the account to do so. I never told her anything about my sister or ways to contact her either. I've never said, hey, if something happens to me, here's the information to contact them, or please reach out to them, ever. Especially for falling asleep. Get a freaking grip. There was nothing wrong. Everybody was fine. You had no right.
You are a grimy character, Muzz. You are a grimy character. You are the person who came to me and told me what a despicable human Roadhog is. You did, Muzz. I didn't ask you about Roadhog. I didn't ask anyone to tell me who he was, what he was about, what kind of person he was. You took it upon yourself to slide in my DM, warn me about this man. The words that you used to describe him, disgusting.
Kind of like the words she used to describe one of the most least problematic people in the community. Kind of like the words she used to describe Kirsten. Kind of like the words she's used to describe, Geneva and Drazo and me now and Coins. Just all kinds of words. Lauren Marie, Shyla, Cooch. She likes to use words for friends that are wrong.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
You slid in a DM. You actively participated in trying to lock up a black man over some internet drama because Yaya didn't get enough fucking attention.
It honestly took 2.5 months of her doing shit to me and all my friends before I finally started saying negative things.
Muzz, you are
Because I won't think negative that fast about someone I was friends with for over a year.
cretin. You are the worst of the worst. You are a despicable human. You called the funeral home. You thought you knew Julie G was faking her death when she was really 6 feet under. You called it.
That is so messed up. Wait. You called, she thought she was faking it? That's not what you told me. You called because you thought she was faking her. I mean, honest question. Did you do a hospital call? I mean, y'all, is it, I know that us over here were like, no, it never even happened. It was just all BS. We found out it was all BS. It was lies. Nobody said that. But what if there was anybody in our group back then who could have done it, it would have been her, in my opinion. Like I said, as soon as I heard it, I was like, she had to have done it, and now she's trying to get away from it, and I'm not gonna take that fall. I don't care who you are. I'm not taking a fall for shit like that.
Checked on Rails Cats. You got your hand in everybody's fucking business. You're a nose, and I'm so glad that your ass has been outed. I told you so. A horrible person, Muzz. You're a liar too. You know, all this talking you did that you erased after on those Instagram lives, those late night Instagram lives.
Oh, you don't say. She does late night Instagram lives trashing you?
You were just talking.
But then goes on YouTube and acts innocent?
The thing is with people, when your enemy's making a mistake, you don't let him know. You know what I'm saying, Muzz? You know what I'm saying? All that talking you did, I always thought it was a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe your gut. If something your gut ain't telling you somebody's bullshitting you. One of the things I learned out on these streets is I've been around a lot of people, Muzz. I can read people. I can tell who's a bullshit artist, who isn't, and I'm so
There's picture
glad
again.
that I stayed the fuck away from you, Muzz. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
She's not. She doesn't think she does anything wrong. In fact, she's saying she's demanding an apology from me, kind of like she's probably demanding an apology from y'all. I would assume.
For real, really went to jail.
She does all these horrible, horrible things to you, and if you dare respond in any way, she's gonna torture you, punish you, and then demand you apologize for her to stop. Does that not sound abusive, since you wanted to say someone else was?
You would have still sat there and act like you had nothing to do with it. To anybody who thinks that Muzz wouldn't do this to them, she'll have stabbed you.
AZ again was talking about... AZ, you're absolutely right.
This is what she does. To anybody who thinks that Muzz wouldn't do this to them, she'll have stabbed you mistaken. This is what she does. She's so thirsty for any ounce of attention that she has to actively participate in everybody's fucking business simultaneously.
Absolutely.
We all heard her on the Crazy Conflict stream while she was talking to me and Yaya at the same time, while Yaya was talking shit about...
So I guess Christ Conflict, it was enemies with Spiracy and Yaya, and Muzz was playing both sides of the fence? Was she? So she was on Christ Conflicts as his mod, and trying to be his manager like she used to do to me, but at the same time was talking to his enemies. I mean, wow.
Oh yeah, you know what, Muzz, you're fucking phony. I don't care how nice you are. You could be the nicest motherfucker in the world and still be a fake. So let me tell you, I'd rather hang out with mean people who keep it real than fucking be around a phony who's gonna fucking bullshit me, Muzz. Go f*** yourself.
There you have
This is back in November, y'all.
it.
Well, actually, I don't know when it was. Never mind.
I want to start off by saying thank you to the brat for signing up for Twitch. I want to say thank you to the brat for signing up for Twitch. Actually, I can't hear you. Thank you for the $3.90.
Sorry, y'all.
Pretty much my full-time gig. Is my Amazon screen, as you can see. That was a lot. Welcome to the live day, y'all. It's a celebration. Just YW Roadhog says I have it all recorded. Good. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, says, if law enforcement didn't take you seriously or simply didn't want to deal with it because of 2 different states on social media, when you report it, they definitely should now. And then look what Muzz says.
I mean, is it seriously still freezing? It looks like it's still freezing. Y'all, I don't know what else to do. I'm trying everything I can to make it correct. It is, I give up. I don't know what else to do. It didn't do this before, so I really hope y'all understand. It's not, I'm not trying to, I really am trying to get it right for y'all. Like, so this is my third attempt of the day that I recorded an hour each time. This is my, so I recorded for an hour the first time, an hour the second time, actually an hour and a half the second time, and then now here I am again. Just to try to get y'all the right quality content with sound, no interruptions.
Group hug.
Meaning, Muzz, that you know exactly what was going on. You said you were inside of the group, Muzz, and didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, Muzz.
You're a
You said
liar.
you had nothing to do with it, Muzz. Yeah, Muzz. And then
Liar.
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 Real. What is up with the monkey, dude? What's up with that?
Wisdom. Wow, that's racist. That's racist.
You think?
That is racist. Yeah, explain yourself. Explain yourself. We know what part of Maryland you live in.
Oh, God.
Wait,
We know where you at down there, and we know what they do down there.
don't tell me.
Let's just say the
Hold on.
KKK roam freely in that town.
Please.
Allegedly, and in my opinion.
Please be
Moving
right.
on to the next screenshot. Can y'all see that?
Did I see that? So with the video of you, and then Muzz says this, as
Should
if
be
she's
right.
the one that sent it. So she's saying this, like, is this what you're looking for, kind of thing? And then Yaya says, oh God, it gives credibility to the original police report. So they're literally sending him material for his police report against Real. Muzz thought you didn't help, Muzz. Oh my
This
God.
is the proof, man.
I don't see the circle on my avatar moving like it should. I'm assuming this is all messed up.
I didn't see this one. I didn't even see this one.
You have been outed. Muzz? Wheelchair.
For an entire year.
Is she? I don't think she's in a wheelchair. Is she? Which I don't find funny, by the way. It's not funny for anybody who is going, like, has to live life like that. It's not funny. But I don't think she is. That's news to me. I mean, people have met in real life, and wait, still she's not. She was standing in that picture, so she's definitely not. Sorry.
You
I
literally,
was just making sure.
this is evidence of you said everything you said you didn't do. You literally said you didn't say anything. You were just there. I can't.
Well, she also says she don't go out your kids. She also says she doesn't support it. She also says she doesn't dogs. She also says she doesn't make fun of people. She also says she would never go out to friends. She also says she doesn't link up with people's enemies just because they fall out.
I can't believe you. I'm so disgusted.
She also says she doesn't try to hurt children. She also says she doesn't try to make people suffer. She also said she would never go after someone's income.
Like you tried to lock Real up. You participated, like you said you didn't, and you lied about it. You literally sent 95 people my way to try to convince me to let you back in my circle here. Saying I didn't do nothing wrong. You got all.
I don't think she'll ever come back over here. I think she knows better. I'm pretty sure all of us would never allow her back in our circle.
These people fooled, dude. If any of you people out here
Which, again, talk about us.
think she's not a liar after seeing this, there's no help for you. Like I said, there's people out here who like Muzz so much because she's so nice and helpful. Like I said, you can be nice and helpful and still be a bad person at the same time on the sneak nasty, you know what I'm saying? This right here, over internet drama, like you're gonna try to get, like, you gotta understand something. I wish I still had the police report that they filed. Like
Me too.
not only did they file it, they gassed Real up for a while. Like you're in trouble, there's an investigation, you're basically telling him he's gonna go to jail or something.
Oh, I know how that feels. I mean, I'm never going to know how it feels for him, of course. It's totally different. But the community, I mean, I deal with that. I've dealt with that too. But again, it's a totally different level. What he's gone through is way worse because of the hate and rage between the two, between the cops and the Black Lives Matter movement. So, no, I'm not trying to say at all like it's the same. It's absolutely unequivocally not the same. I'm just saying that people in my community also say, you're going to jail, you're getting arrested, she was going to go to prison, and you're going to get arrested. Yeah. And then there's nothing, you know?
I don't remember exactly what they said, but they gassed it up like it was like really going to happen, like he was really going to get in trouble. And then when Reagan requested the report, there really was no report. Like literally all they did was
Of course you did.
they made note of it. Like the police department like noted it, like, oh, we received a call.
So then how does that work now that they're all linked up with Muzz? Now how does that work? for all the people that were with Panhandle and Barbie who's now friends with Muzz.
That dude in Arizona was like making threats or whatever.
I guess we're gonna forgive and forget because, as long as we could go out to Siwa together, it's okay.
But like, that's all. It never went further than that. Like, they literally tried to get him arrested for attempting to murk Roadhog. Like, Roadhog did shit to me that was 1,000 times worse. And Yaya and Muzz, who were supposed to be our friends, literally went behind our back.
Oh my god, this is all the same. It's all the exact same behaviors. The hell? Why didn't I just watch this? Why didn't I? I guess because I was, usually it was Muzz that was sending me links to let me know of things I needed to watch. That's probably why I didn't know, but oh my gosh.
Facts to do that.
But then again, back then I didn't, it wouldn't have hit me as hard as it does now.
Because this is what I think, real, and I don't know if you're going to agree with me, and I know there's more screenshots if you want to show them, but I think that Yaya was already getting aggravated with me because, remember, she started to go live like every single night.
Right there. Muzz told me she spoke to the detective herself.
Talking about Roadhog, like she was like, "Come at me, Roadhog, leave AZ alone, come at me," which was like really nice to do. I didn't ask her to do that. Like, at this point in
wait, what?
time, like a year, I think that Yaya was already getting aggravated with
it was Yaya, okay.
Because remember, she started to go live.
I thought it'd be Muzz, because y'all know how every time Muzz would, when she wants to make you think she extra loves you and cares about you, she would always do these videos to like, take it off with me, leave Geneva alone, take it off with me. Like, I thought that's who she was talking about. It would fall in line though, wouldn't it?
Like every single night talking about Roadhog. Like, she was like, "Come at me, Roadhog, leave AZ alone, come at me," which was like
oh my god, I have not watched to this part. I literally ended the stream I did like before this one. I literally ended it on, as soon as that comment came up, I ended. I was like, all right, we'll end there. Like, this one again, finishing each other's sentences, because I didn't know she was going to say that right there, and it matches exactly what I just said. Muzz does a Genebra, but then again, she's talking about Yaya, I'm talking about Muzz. But like I said, Muzz and Yaya apparently were working together exactly alike.
Really nice to do. I didn't ask her to do that. Like, at this point in time,
none of us asked Muzz to do it either. Are you sure you're not talking about Muzz?
Like a year ago, like, he was really getting under my skin. Like, you gotta understand something. Like, he went off the deep end face first. Like I always say, like, over me giving him criticism. Like, he came at everything about me, my mental health, my recovery, everything. Like,
so does she.
Like, he drove it home every single night, like, because he got nothing else to talk about. So Yaya starts going live every night talking about him, and like, I stopped showing up because there's only so much like Roadhog talk I could take, and I think a lot of you felt the same way.
I am the same way with Panhandle and Barbie, which is why I don't want to go in Discords when they're listening to them. I can only take so much. I don't want to, I deal with, it's enough. Like, enough's enough. I don't want to hear nothing else they have to say. I don't want to hear all the lies they tell about me. Like, no. If I'm not going on my own to go watch it because I don't want to hear it, I will not be going in any other, like, any private groups to watch it. No. I'm serious when I mean I really don't want anything to do with it.
What I understand, I won't say who, whatever, but like, a lot of people are like, dude, she needs to give it a rest. So I remember the last time I went into one of Yaya's lives, she was like, oh, and then when the hogs come at me, nobody sticks up for me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude.
Well, Muzz can't say that about
like,
us.
Nobody asked you to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take these people.
But Muzz doing streams that nobody asked her to do, just to make sure we know how much she's there. Like, look what I'm willing to do for you. And, normally I would be like, that's such a good friend. But it's not, because she does it with things that nobody wants discussed. Like doing it for Cooch when her mother passed, and like, she don't want that discussed on YouTube. Like, leave it alone. She knows, like, she's going through it. She doesn't need you to bring it up. Oh crap, I forgot. Dang, I forgot. I was talking to my, my friend's, my daughter's friend's mom. What was I saying? Yeah, and she did about Geneva and Geneva's cancer and stuff. Like, she didn't want, that was the last thing she wanted her to do.
every single day.
And again, nobody asked her.
Like, I just can't do it. So I got the impression that she was getting like salt.
I will say this: when people used to go at Momo, when I used to think she was a friend, I would ask her like, "Do you want me to make a video and fight back? Do you want me to respond? What are you comfortable with me putting in the video? What do you want me to say?" Like, seriously, I would. Ask today, do you want me to say something?
Salty with me because I wasn't being appreciative because I stopped showing up. But after like the 25th night, I'm like, I can't take that.
I swear, is Yaya Muzz by any chance? Because we have the same stories, but two different people. Are we sure? Just kidding.
This anymore. So then she started to cap an attitude. Then Real gets an attitude with Muzz, right? So now, I think.
So is she talking about Muzz?
Real. I think that they both got like spiteful because of these things going on.
She said Yaya, but that story is identical to what I was saying about Muzz. So maybe she was. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
And that's why they did it, because they both knew. And remember how, oh my god, Real, remember how like a week before this, Yaya was talking about how she was calling DCF on Roadhog? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god. So a week before this, they were trying to get Roadhog arrested for the same thing? Oh my god. What is wrong with you? Sorry for the mix-up of words. I'm tired, y'all. What's wrong with you? Hey. Sorry, I'm speaking in my side fan. What's wrong with you? A week before, you're trying to get Roadhog arrested for murking Real. And then you're like, oh, well, that didn't work. That didn't go like I wanted. So now let me go the other side. Roadhog, let's get Real arrested. But, again, the repercussions are way worse.
Like, this is the crazy we're dealing with. Like, a week before this, she was calling the NAACP for Real on his side and calling DCF on Roadhog, or saying she was going to, or whatever.
Well, a week before we fell out, she was doing streams fighting all of our well, not mine, but fighting, Muzz battles and stuff, and tell people leave so-and-so alone and all that. In the very next same breath, she goes their side and goes after us. It don't take her no time. It don't take her no time to switch that fast. Same as Crappa. Same as Kisa Marie. Well, Kisa Marie at least still kept it honest, and I'll give her that. On a lot of it. I think people twist a lot of things she said, though. I've had so many walk away and not do this, and y'all don't even know about it because they walked away and didn't say nothing. Like, they didn't do what these others are doing. If you're hearing me doing streams about people that used to be with me, there's a reason. You know what I mean?
And then one day, boom, here they are, sending Roadhog clips. Like, tell me how this makes sense.
Yeah, they just switched all of a sudden.
Yep. So,
yeah,
I think that's why. I really do. I can't think of any other reason, like, why they would do that.
Because they never meant anything they said to you. Because it was never about being a friend. It was only about who can I stick with for right now? Who's gonna get me the most attention? Who's gonna feed me the energy I crave so much in DMs and check on me every day? Who's gonna give me the most attention, the most money, the most everything? And if I don't get enough from the one person, then I'm gonna switch to the other side, see if I can get it out of them. Who's gonna put up my bullshit the most, the longest?
But
simultaneously, Roadhog was trying to make Real homeless, and they knew that.
Oh god, this just gets better and better. This just gets better and better. Wait, so a group Muzz was trying to help get people arrested, check. When she fell out with someone. And then Muzz was cool with them trying to make Real homeless while she's trying to make me homeless as we speak.
They knew what these people were doing to me and Real. Like, they knew that.
She knows what these people are doing to me and the others as well.
But they were such all these playful bitches, they didn't care.
This one doesn't have much on it, but...
Oh, there's more? Hi, Mrs. Roadhog. When you can you ask Roadhog to unblock me and DM me? I have an offer he would want to hear. It's a trade of sorts. Did I already read this before? Inside knowledge.
Well, go back to it.
Inside knowledge he could use for content. In return, I need some help with philanthropy. Wait, what? I need some help with the philanthropy. I cannot for the life of me say philanthropy. I just said it. Sorry, I'm sort of a win-win for him. I'm watching your live from earlier. I haven't watched a dang stream all day for a few days. What did AZ say? What report?
Go back to it, please. Go back to it. I want to show it anyways, please. Okay, here's Muzz again. So here's Yaya thanking her. Oh, thank you. And then Muzz sends another one. Roadhog thanks her. Sorry, God.
Okay. So this is another. Can you see this one? Can y'all see these?
That's kind of blurry, but oh, I haven't seen this one yet. It's kind of blurry. I can't see.
Muzz, so you're the one that reached out? I always forget that a lot of y'all are on your phones. So when I'm sharing DMs and stuff, I forget that it's itty bitty little writing. I'm always like, here, let me make it big enough for you, for thinking y'all are on your computers or on your TV. Meanwhile, some of y'all are on your itty bitty phone and can't read nothing, can't see nothing I'm reading anyways. So I'm sorry to you that are in that situation.
See it too good. I can see that it's Muzz talking to Mrs. Roadhog. Tuesday, January 4th. So this was after.
I just sent it to you.
Oh, thank you. That's way better. I'll be able to read it here. Then what, on Instagram? Okay. All right. Let me read it here. Asked Roadhog to unblock me. And sorry, this is my first time seeing this. I'm kind of pissed off. I have an offer that he would like to hear. It has. What the hell does that say? It has a sorta inside knowledge. Oh, I have some inside knowledge I can use for.
He can use for content.
For something in return I need help with. So what is that? This is so blurry. Sort of a win-win for him. I have some inside information, sort of a win-win for him. Mrs. Roadhog says, hold on. She says, thanks. I'm watching you live from...
Who the hell would go to Roadhog needing help with philanthropy? Who? A trucker needing help. That's who you're going to go to for help with philanthropy. Obviously, it's BS. But still, like, of all things...
Earlier. I haven't watched a damn stream all day for a few days. What did AZ say? What report? Okay. So that's what that says. So you got inside knowledge, huh, Muzz? You got inside knowledge, huh, Muzz? Meanwhile...
That's the same shit she probably did to my enemies.
I hope you're listening.
Muzz is trash.
Ah, sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. Why is my phone so loud? Sorry, guys.
I can literally sit here and
my screen was locked.
From the bottom of my heart.
Jesus, sorry.
So, guys, we got 100 people in here. Please hit the like button. Please hit that like button. Let's get those likes up.
Yo, I can't.
Come on, we got 41 likes, 95 people in here.
I feel sick right now. Like,
if you're not subscribed to the channel, here at Keeping It Real with Lefty, we do YouTube news. We do food reviews, celebrity news, and YouTube news. Welcome to the live, Carol. Huh?
Can you click Stacy's comment? Because he would what it said. Stacy's comment on.
Huh?
Can you click Stacy's comment? Because she.
Oh, look, we know who that is.
She wrote out what it says. Hi, Mrs. Roadhog. When you can you ask Roadhog to unblock me? I have an offer he would want to hear. It's a trade of sorts. Now, let me be transparent with you guys, because I know that this is probably what she's going to say. Simultaneously, she was DMing me. And I wish I had these things ready. I didn't even know this took place, or I would have had this ready. She was DMing me from her other account saying,
Wait, multiple accounts? You don't say.
I have an offer for you. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I have an offer for you. And then she was sending people to leave me voice messages. They were recording voice messages because I wouldn't unblock her. And she sent so many people. Some of you are in the chat right now to come and say, she has an offer. She did it with Kim. She did it with Roadhog. She did it with Jesse.
She's done it with us. Hi, Mr. Yeah, okay, there's...
I had 3 different occasions just with those people to get me...
You know what? I'm pretty sure I have a stream with... Oh, wait, Stacy Bobbles is the one that Jackie used to be a part of. Never mind.
Unblock her with inside knowledge. So this is what she does. She gets in people's DMs, she gathers up this knowledge, and then she tries to trade it and shit, because she's got nothing better to do with something. Muzz, I'm so disgusted right now. Like,
Join the club. Like,
I can't even... I know. I thought it said philanthropy too, TT. I don't know if that's what it said.
That's what it said. It said philanthropy.
So, but it looked like it. It's so blurry. I can't... I'm hot right now. I'm mad. Like, yo, fuck you, Muzz. Seriously. I can't believe you. You're worse than I thought.
What have we been saying? We've all been saying she's worse than we thought, and we had no idea, and how evil she came, and if only, like, you know what I mean?
Unbelievable, man. I'm speechless. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I didn't know her.
He's taking it pretty well.
After
Laura.
everything that these people did, like, you
That's what we've been saying. Well, I've been saying.
kidding me right now.
After everything those others are doing, that's okay with you?
I want to drop the link in case anybody
That's where you want to be with? That's who you want to be with? That's where you want to go?
wants to come and speak on what they've heard, what we've shown. I'm going to go back over and show the screenshots again. But this is undeniable proof. She has been exposed.
Snowflake, yo.
Full year.
Snowflake says, let me just read this because this is really good.
Muzz was butthurt about Real calling her out on Lil Red's panel. I need to go find that. We're talking ish about him and his cats behind his back. She was embarrassed and took it. Are you kidding me? We're going to end it on this note. Are you kidding me? She was butthurt. She got called out on my panel for talking crap about all my mods and all my ex-friends and their cats, their animals, their kids, their loved ones, their parents, their health issues, their financial situations. So you were embarrassed and you took extreme measures and you struck everything you could get your hands on. To the point that you want me and my child homeless. And you can say all you want. Well, she should have thought about that. She should have showed that emoji. Honey, I didn't show that emoji since the freaking strikes. Like I said, that's why you had to go back and search so hard for that other one. You don't think I would have taken it down if I had known it was still on there? But just to be clear, never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing. We're gonna see what happens next. Since you refuse to listen to your warnings, that's on you. That ain't my issue, is it though? I mean, what? This is Twilight Zone. Like, dang. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. It's an hour and a half. Again, I've done about 4 hours worth of recording today just to have 1 hour, 1.5 hour of content, and then I still have to upload it, download it, upload it, process it, add stuff to it, put my ads in it, and then we do a premiere. And then I have to be in chat and make sure I'm in there to, respond with y'all and hang out with y'all. So all that, and you know what I'll get in return? A few bucks. Like I said, that one stream that I showed y'all, $1 something in return is what I got. Well, I mean, I got Corneas, of course. If it was for Cornea's super chat, I would have only been getting $1 total. But because her super chat, I got $10 or $11, whatever it was. It should have been. We should have been much higher than that. But that's YouTube ripping us off again. Well, ripping me off. Well, she ripping her off too, because she sent the super chat to go to me, not for you to take half of it. I'm still irritated by that. But yeah, we'll end here. We'll finish this tomorrow. I will make up for the lack of extra videos today. I'm sorry, y'all. I really tried. I hope the sound isn't as bad as I think it is. I'm thinking a lot of it messed up, and y'all aren't going to hear most of it. But I'm going to find out with y'all, because I'm out of time. Excuse me. I'm out of time to check it and fix it or do another video. I can't. No matter what, I'm getting these issues. So I'm going to talk to Wi-Fi and not Wi-Fi, my internet provider, and find out. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired and drained. So tired. I didn't sleep much at all. My legs were hurting so bad. Alright, y'all. I care so much about y'all. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate everything. The support. If you're in the bushes, I understand. But know that you're missed in chat. Please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. Again, if it wasn't with y'all, I don't know what I would be doing for next month for school, because y'all are the only reason my revenue is being okay right now. So thank y'all for everything. I've been working my butt off, and all because just one person can't stand an emoji that's completely fair use. It's crazy how this woman acts. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Let's put some rainbow emojis in the chat. We're proud allies. By the way, again, that interview is coming up, and I'm stoked. It's going to be new content. By the way, we're going to be moving toward new stuff as well that I got lined up. Some of y'all aren't going to like it because y'all don't like triggering content, but again, I like to use my platform to speak on important topics, especially when it comes to safety of children. And it's going with the TikTok content, so I'll be starting to cover the other stuff. But anyways, I appreciate everything. Leave rainbow emojis to show your support for the LGBTQIA. Jade, we miss you and love you, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion.